It doesn't even look like a cornfield if you look down the row here. We're seeing heat, we're seeing stress. I just saw a grasshopper jump off over here. I mean, these are all additional indicators that we have a problem. The heat wave and drought of 2012 in the U.S. provides a great example of how our service helped our customers manage their risk. Beginning in mid-April of 2012, we became concerned that USDA corn and soybean yield forecasts were too high based on history. We stated that 6 of the 7 years that had similar weather leading into April were followed by yields that would have been lower than the USDA corn yield forecast, and 71% would have been lower than the USDA soybean yield forecast. By the middle of May, we were in an unprecedented period of warmth. Never in 117 years of records had each month beginning in November been warmer than average across Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, yet that was exactly what was occurring. It became even more apparent by the middle of May that it was turning dry. Our GIS technology helped us calculate that 53% of U.S. soybean production was drier than average at the topsoil level, compared to just 20% 1 week earlier. Toward the end of May, the GFS model continued to show heavy rainfall in the extended period. We clearly disagreed with this model output and forecasted a continuation of below average rainfall. By early June, our GIS technology indicated to us that subsoil dryness was reaching very high levels, and we knew that hot and dry weather were coming up over the next 5 to 10 days. By mid-June, the weather was reaching a critical point. We were concerned that heat would surge northward the following week and potentially be followed by more heat from June 25th forward. The forecast was eventually verified by a stunning heat wave that developed in the western plains and eventually led to maximum temperatures in the 110s in 6 states. The heat wave reached a pinnacle on July 4th when we used our GIS technology to calculate that 90% of corn production and 89% of soybean production had experienced high temperatures of at least 95 degrees, which is a sign of intense stress. All of this culminated July 11th when the USDA cut its U.S. corn and soybean forecast by an unprecedented amount. Our customers were very pleased that we had provided them with valuable information during and leading up to this report, which gave them some clue that a major problem had been developing. Here we are in mid-July. The leaves are all curled. It's been hot out. It's been dry. We expect it to stay dry, and this is just reality of all the weather forecasts. This is what it's all about. By having a deep understanding of agricultural economics and meteorology, we were able to combine this information with our customers' needs to ultimately allow them to understand the risk they were facing and make better decisions.